Hi, this is Brittany from the blog Fun Ideas to Share, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make scones with honey butter. You're going to start off by placing 1/8 of a cup of warm, almost hot water into a measuring cup. Add to the water 1 package of yeast, or 2 1/4 teaspoons. I also like to add about a teaspoon of sugar to help the yeast raise. And mix that all together and let it raise for about 15 minutes. Place 2 cups of buttermilk in a separate mixing bowl. If you don't have buttermilk, you can just take a tablespoon of vinegar and add it to a cup of milk. You'll need to do that twice for this recipe since it calls for 2 cups of buttermilk. Place the buttermilk in the microwave and warm it up for about a minute. Transfer your yeast into a mixing bowl. And then add to it your 2 cups of buttermilk. Mix together for a few seconds. Then you're going to add 1 tablespoon of sugar and blend well. In a separate bowl, place your egg and beat it up. Add that to your mixture and blend some more. Next, you're going to start with your dry ingredients. You'll need about 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 of a tablespoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. Before you add your dry ingredients, you need to add 1 tablespoon of oil. Now we're ready to add the flour. You're going to start by adding 2 cups and mixing them in well. Then add your baking soda, baking powder, and salt. And add 2 more cups of flour. Continue mixing until the dough starts to pull away from the sides of the bowl. When the dough is finished mixing, you want to place it into a separate bowl. Cover the dough with plastic wrap. I like to place mine on top of the stove and turn the oven on to help it raise faster. While the dough rises, you'll want to make your honey butter. You want to start with a stick of butter that has been softened and mix that up with a hand mixer. To the butter, you're going to add 1 cup of honey and you're going to blend it in slowly. the honey and butter, add 1 teaspoon of vanilla and blend well. Place your honey butter into the fridge until your scones are ready to be served. Once your dough has doubled in size, you're ready to roll it out and knead some flour in. My dough was still pretty sticky, so I had to use quite a bit of flour. Once you've kneaded the flour in, it should look like this and should not be sticky to the touch. Cut the dough in half and cover with plastic wrap. Refrigerate your dough until you're ready to make your scones. When you're ready to fry your scones, place 2 cups of vegetable oil in a large saucepan. Turn on your stove to medium-high heat. Place a candy thermometer onto your saucepan and let the oil reach 350 degrees. Place your dough on a floured surface, and you're just going to roll it out to about a 1/2 inch thick. Cut your dough with a pizza cutter into 12 sections. Once your oil has reached 350 degrees, you're ready to place your scones in. Stretch your dough out a little bit and place it in the oil. You'll want to flip it soon so it doesn't get heavy on one side. Let the scone fry about 4 or 5 minutes until it's golden brown. When the scone is ready, place it on some paper towels to drain the excess oil. Serve your scone with honey butter and top it with powdered sugar. And that's all there is to it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and good luck. Let's hear what the critics have to say.
Mom, it tastes delicious. It's good, and I like it because it has honey butter on it, and the honey butter is so good, and the powder too.
Good, bud.
Take that. See what it tastes like. And it tastes like, sugar and, but also I like it.
Did Bear get one?
I so sorry.
Did you get one?
Butter, delicious.